What it is, what it is, what it is. Another stream today should be pretty dope. Got Jose pulling up for a little bit. He's gonna come chop it up with us at the stream. Just honestly shoot the shit, talk shit, and just talk about some regular stuff. Right now, I'm trying to decide if I want to either continue this stream and just when he gets here, just keep the ball rolling, or stop it, let this be its own little separate thing, and then continue with him when he pulls up. But yeah, it should be pretty lit. Jose's gonna be here in a couple hours. I'm just bullshitting. Honestly, I'm just running through, doing regular checks, making sure everything's smooth for the stream. No hiccups. I'm trying to decide though if I want to keep streaming Twitch or do I want to stream IG Live, since so many of you already follow me on there. I'm not sure which one I want to do, but yeah, I'm just bullshitting. Like I said, I'm about to watch this video with TJ Hunt. I seen he got his boy, his dream build, which, you know, I used to watch it, like this series of like videos I used to watch with my son. He used to be one of them. I haven't watched it in a while, but I've been hearing he's been doing these dream builds and hooking up his friends with cars, so I can really respect it. It's pretty dope to be able to, give back to your friends and your supporters and things like that. But yeah, let's check it out. Let me see what's up. Let's see. React.
When I first met Dylan, he had an E46 1J swap drift car. And every time he drove his car, he always had a different problem with it. And trust me, I see your guys' comments. You want me to do a dream build on one of Dylan's cars. But I think we should step it up a notch. And that's where my friend Cole Seeley comes into the story. He's a professional AMA Supercross rider who happens to live in Southern California and loves to drift. Over the years, I've hung out with Cole at plenty of different drift events, and he had one of the coolest cars out on track, a white wide-body S15. And I always told Cole, if you're ever willing to get rid of that car, I better be the first person you call, because I'll buy it. So the day I finally got the call from Cole, I responded, absolutely. So this is Dylan's...
By the way, S15, fire car. Like, I would have loved to own one years ago. One of the dream builds, I always was like, yo, I want to get one. I want to throw an LS in it and just really put the most aggressive cams as possible and just hear that just chop. That was always one of my dream builds. Hopefully one day, if God bless me, maybe I'll get to cop on.
Brand new to him, 2001 S15 Silvia Spec R. No.
By the way, if I sound like shit, I'm literally just getting over a cold. Past 2 days have been crazy. Like, curled up, feet is just friggin' dying. I don't know what it was, but healing up, I'm like 99% there. I wanted to see like how I was feeling before I had Jose pull up, because obviously I didn't want to spread it to him and he go back to his family or whatever. So, but yeah, straight now.
Way. You did not.
I got it.
You did not.
I got it. I did.
No way.
Before we get too excited, there's something that we need to talk about that I haven't even told the camera yet.
It's news to me.
I'll explain.
All right.
I'll explain. It should be fine.
That thing
I
nasty.
cannot believe.
Literally how I would want mine. In white, clean, that fitment, fire.
That you did this, dude.
Dude, I freaking want this car.
I
This
love
car was supposed to
S15s.
be for me. This was supposed to be my car. Here it is. Spec R, S15. It's got the 6-speed, SR20. It's obviously a pretty dope drift car, and it is a super sick build. So let me briefly give you guys a full introduction and walk around of this car. So it has a full Origin body kit. I have the front bumper somewhere else, but we have a Origin hood, Origin front bumper, Origin fenders, Works XT7 wheels. We have the skirts,
Tough.
rear quarters. We have the rear bumper and the duckbill, all painted white. But what's really cool is the engine bay. Check this out. SR20 BVL, built with a big single turbo, making about 420 horsepower.
Ooh,
It's
all
literally
right.
perfect, dude. It's got a Koyo rad. It's got coil core,
Okay.
power steering cooler, a front mount,
Oh, it's a
big
proper
turbo.
build.
Dude, it's sick.
It's a build.
It's got a full PVM kit in the front. It's got a full PVM kit in the rear, and the interior. It's a right-hand drive. So go to. You see that awesome golf T-shirt I'm wearing? Well, Hunco is finally going to be dropping a golf collection on June 20th at 10 a.m. We have everything that you need to play a round of golf with your boys. And if you stay to the end of this video, you can even watch us play a round of golf. Go to that side, Twan. The interior is like super mint. This is like a glorified missile. I've always adored this car.
Look at the dash. No crack.
Yeah, no crack in the
Wow.
dash.
Yeah, just
Still
talking
has
to Jose
the original
right now.
cluster.
Has
It's
a
pretty
cage.
clean. Yeah, and it's the 6-speed, a good hydro. It's got a cage in it. Pretty straightforward and pretty clean.
That is a really clean car. Like a really, really clean. Yes, it's got its flaws, but us as enthusiasts, we see beyond that, and we see like the potential in this.
Dude, look at this. This is like the center console is like as clean as your
Dude,
S14.
I know.
It's a clean car.
I know.
Look at carpet.
I know.
It's clean.
I know. Dylan,
Wow.
for literally like the last like 2 years, when I took him to Ebisu for the first time, he's like, dude, I need to have an S15 at Ebisu. And I was like, bro, I feel you. I want one too. And I personally wanted an S15 for so long, but looks like this one's not for me. But speaking of this deal, there is what it was.
Yeah. What's up? What's up with that? What's going on? It sounded a little weird.
There is kind of a little hiccup to this
Okay.
story. When Cole called me, he said, hey, I'm selling my car. You can take it, but there is something a little wrong with it. I haven't driven it for a while, but the car has a misfire, and I haven't had the time to go through what the problem is or why it's happening. I thought about fixing it by myself before giving it to him, but honestly, if I know Dylan would want to be a part of the fixing process to start his own story with this car. And Dylan has been driving with Cole in this car for years.
What's crazy is
Yes. And I'm gonna.
that reminds me of my boy JC. Shout out to JC. If I was ever blessed with the opportunity of giving a car back to him, he'd be like, sorry, just grab my charger. But he would be like, don't fix nothing, don't touch nothing, don't, which to be sad truth. He's my AC works on my cars. I only have about 3 people who's ever worked on my cars ever. And he probably wouldn't even trust me to work on his car anyways.
Pray to God it's nothing worse than what I think it, because then I kind of took a gamble with Cole, and I was like, Cole, I'm down at this price, but like if I'm wrong,
Mark IV Supra Part 2?
I don't want to have a Mark IV Super Part 2. I don't want to have any problems with the engine. SR20s are expensive. They're rare to get now, and it's just drama. Check it out. It sounds like trash.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I feel terrible.
Ugh, it's like running on 3 cylinders.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't drive it here. I just had a guy transport it down here and drop it off our streets. I didn't really want to drive on it with it happening. But I know we can fix it. So now that I've told you guys about this problem, I'm very hopeful that we can fix it. But here's our plan. I took delivery of the car on Sunday to get it inside the shop, and me and Kyle are gonna show up to the shop early on Monday the next day before Dylan normally arrives, and we're gonna set up hidden cameras and position the car just enough
I
so
hope
that
this
when the lobby door is open, hopefully the red shiny bow catches Dylan's eye so that he comes into the shop and we can hit him with the surprise. You guys have seen us build so many different projects over the last.
No bullshit. I get it. And YouTube, everything is not as it seems sometimes. But I hope this is authentic. I hope it's real. I hope it's not like some like content-y stuff, because that'd be kind of like you'd lose aura for that shit. So hopefully this is legit. And if it is, much respect to TJ and his crew and everybody like that. I think it's really, really dope to be able to get back to your friends. So much respect.
10 years, and these two specific cars, the RB26 and the JZ and the 350, both have one thing in common. They both use the best fuel physically possible so they remain happy and alive for as long as possible. And that mentality not only exists here in the shop, but it also lives at home with my dogs. And that's why I made the switch to Sundays for Dogs dog food. Their food is made from human grade ingredients, 100%.
Doing this YouTube thing for a while, like you could just hear when an ad's about to come. I have premium, so I don't know how many commercials he's running, but hey, can't knock the hustle, bro. Get your money. No bullshit.
meat, muscle, organs, and superfoods, and 0 synthetics or artificial preservatives. The food is so healthy that if you wanted to eat it yourself, you could, although I probably wouldn't recommend you do that. Other healthy dog foods require a freezer so that it stays fresh, but Sundays for Dogs uses cleaner ingredients so you can actually just pour it straight from the bag and no need for refrigeration. And on top of all of that, my dogs love their food, especially my husky Blue, who is the pickiest dog eater I've ever met. Ever since I made the switch to using Sundays, Blue eats consistently and he's happy every single time. You want your dogs to live as long as possible and have them be as healthy as possible. Sundays for Dogs is the first step that you need to take. And I'll make it even easier for you guys. You can use promo code TJHunt to get 50% off your first order from Sundays for Dogs dog food. So if you find yourself taking care of your cars as best as you can, the same mentalities should follow for your pets. Thank you so much, Sundays, for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get back to it. Okay, we got one shot to make this work. Let's just stay patient. Dylan should be showing up in the next like 10 minutes or so.
3:30 yet? Are those all Porsche hoods? My guy just has a collection of Porsche GT3 RS hoods. That's wild. He knows.
I was like, why is Cole's car here? No, what? What? No, no. This is not. What? This is not Cole's car anymore. No, dude. I've known this car for a long time. Why is this here?
Your E46 sucks.
Yo, no bullshit. We all got that one friend that that we'd fucking that we say some shit like that to. We all got that one friend, and it sucks when you are that one friend for one build, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's crazy. Dylan, like rather than doing a dream build on the E46, dream car S15. This is your been working on this for like a month now. So long.
You guys are f***ing sneaky.
You should know this car pretty well.
I do. I know that cylinder 3 had a spark plug pull out of it.
Snap in half, and so
I was
Cole,
there.
Cole told me about that. So Cole's moving.
Yeah, back
And
to
for the longest time, I've been like, Cole, if you ever sell this car, let me know. I've always wanted to buy this car. He said he's moving. He's like, I'm getting rid of it. And I'm like, oh, dude, you gotta get this for Dylan. So, this is your new car. I can't believe you have an S15. I wanted an S15. Coolest thing about this car, you know it's like a completely built SR20, big turbo, VVL.
I've hated SRs. Hold on. I've hated SRs. Hold on. I've hated SRs since 2012 because I built my own and it blew up 3 times. So I've had this disdain with them for a long time. But Cole's has always been super sick. And then now with you and Adam and all these friends, I really am starting to like them. This car redlines at like 8 something.
Yeah, this car sounds wicked.
This car's done.
It's
Like, this
super
isn't just like a beater car. This is dumb.
No, and it's like, it's actually built really, really well. It has like all the good parts on it. It's got radium, it's got aftermarket, everything. It's super sick. I don't know too much about it other than like the spec list, and I didn't really drive it. I just drove it off of the trailer truck and drove it in here, and it's parked. We got it yesterday.
Look at that.
Dude, I know.
That's not just like a stock car.
Check out the interior. Go on that side.
I'm like frustrated. I don't understand it, dude. All right, so Cole and I are a little bit different size-wise. I valeted for a long time. Calvin.
Take the wheel off,
dude. Look at this guy.
Dude,
Dude, this is clean.
Dash is all intact. He did like this AEM setup, and dude, I really like that. He kept the door cards.
Shut that so I can see it.
It's pretty sick.
Oh, that's sick.
That,
Yeah, that's good.
I love that.
Oh, what the? TJ, what?
It's tight.
It's got speakers.
Yeah, it has like some speakers on it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's epic. It's nearly out of gas, but it should still start.
Start it up, start it up, start it up.
Oh, cool.
pumps fire up on
Cool.
ignition, the CD7.
Yeah.
I mean, we have oil pressure, so I'm not crazy worried, but like, that sounds like
Rev it a little bit.
no.
Rev it.
Hell, dude, hell yeah!
Alright, kill it. Okay, so
There's so many emotions
there
going
is a little bit of a
That's
twist.
crazy.
Okay.
I got a good deal on it.
Oh,
Guys, it's not. Well, I did. It was a screaming deal. I was
I love
disappointed and super happy at the same time
Yeah.
because it is not running right.
okay.
It's misfiring. And Cole said the last time he drove it, it started misfiring. He hasn't had any time. I think it's been like this for over a year. And he hasn't screwed with it.
Well, Cole drove it once a year.
Yeah.
Before he had a kid.
Yeah.
And then he had a kid. So
Yeah.
that once a year went to 0 times a year.
So it's a misfire. I'm pretty sure we can fix it. I was gonna screw with it before you got here, but I was like, if I know Dylan, he'll probably want to fix it together.
Yeah.
I think the motor's perfect. And Cole like compression tested it,
Sick.
leaked down, it was solid. So misfire, it's got to be fuel, ignition, spark.
Yeah.
One of those three things.
What else we got? That's it.
So surprise!
Who's your brother,
Wow,
dude?
it doesn't-
Straight into it.
doesn't- God,
How
it's
is
so-
everything you get broken? How?
Well, it's character building.
I think we can fix it pretty easily.
I think so too.
So
Just cut to the future where it's the Evo and just go.
just grenades.
Well,
Yeah.
at least it'll be my own at that point. Well, I guess let's make it run right.
So to my understanding, it has the Origin body kit. So it has an Origin hood, Origin front bumper, Origin fenders, Origin side skirts, Origin rear quarters, Origin rear bumper, and oil deck lid.
That shit's so nasty, bro.
Ooh, smells like pure F.
That shit is so nasty. Oh my god. Now it's making me want to freaking look at prices on one. Don't.
Ethanol. So we're gonna put this car up on the lift. We're gonna get a better look at it. We're gonna look underneath it. I'm sure it's in pretty good shape. I trust Cole. He said it was a pretty stout car other than the misfire, which I know we can handle that. But I'm excited to actually go through the car and look at his whole entire setup. I'm curious to see what his fueling setup is. I know it has a bunch of radium parts. Pretty much upgraded everything. Car's on the lift. That means it's official. I'm curious to see what's all in this because when Cole was originally telling me about the car, there was like a healthy list of things. I'm gonna give you guys like a brief overview. And Dylan actually knows some of the history of what it's done, but like one of the first things I noticed, it has two wastegates, like tile wastegates. Got
Dual
all
38s.
PBM suspension on the underside. I don't even know what all of this is. Ready extended oil pan.
Look at this.
Is that a
Long tube, equal runner, full race, and full race downpipe. That's why. That's the big money.
It's got DC power alternator.
Yeah. Also wild.
That's huge. We have that on our race car.
Mechanical puller and electric.
Oil filter relocation, which is super sick.
Control bracket and brace from part shop.
So
Full.
it does have a CD09.
Okay, sick.
It has an adapter plate.
Yep.
Which that's super cool. What's really cool, it has an AM line for fueling, so it goes all the way back. So it has fuel lines done, doesn't use stock line.
Dude, the fittings are nice. The lines are nice. Like it's all.
And there's cobwebs all underneath this car, but other than that, yeah, there's like literally like all the confetti stuck to all the cobwebs. Okay, Dylan told me this. Tell him about the diff.
If I remember correctly, he kept going through axles. I think this is an R32 GTR diff with a CAS 2A, which is mind-blowing, which probably at some point will get changed just because, like, I can't afford to maintain it. But, like,
it's gonna break? It's probably upgraded because it
no,
doesn't break as
I
much.
think this won't break. I think the half shafts will probably break. At some point. I think they're really stout. But, like, okay. Anybody in the pits have a spare R32 GTR half shaft? Anybody have an axle from R32 GTR? Nobody ever. 350Z, 370Z. So it's like maybe that's something I change out. Diff, I won't touch that.
Yeah, the diff is rad. So it has full rear PBM as well.
Dual
Has
calipers.
subframe bushings done in it as well.
And a bash bar. And a really nice exhaust.
It's got a lot. It's got so much on it.
Yes.
Oh, and it
Sway
has
bars.
Z32 rear caliper
pay
with
attention to my phone.
PBM dual caliper, which is super dope. So it's like PBM everything,
This is crazy.
which is super rad.
I wonder if we can get these shocks serviced
Hey,
and
Murray.
inspected. They're super long too. Call it Tommy. Call it Tommy.
Oh yeah, look at that R32. And it's got a nice power steering and oil cooler setup. which is super cool.
Yeah, I
like,
think
there's
it's,
no like.
I think it's a built motor.
Okay, so it is, and I have the build list.
Really?
Yeah, and it's extensive.
Really?
I don't know SR20s that well. And the body kit too isn't that beat up. It's definitely like driven, but it's nothing like exploded and like crazy drift stitched. Like the front bumpers held them with zip ties, which I kind of like
I think
enjoy.
that was a purposeful thing on his end.
Yeah. What do we got?
Oh, there you go.
Dude.
Oh, there you go. Rear battery relocation, radiant surge
Wow.
tank. Look at all these lines, dude. This is nice.
Yeah.
And then it probably, I'm assuming, has like a drop-in pump for the lift for the factory
For
tank
sure.
as well. Really nice. Off to the engine bay.
Kyle, do you remember much about SR20s?
I remember that they're cool.
Yeah.
I love this motor.
All right, here's my build list. So I'm just gonna briefly go through them. Twan, if you wanna edit a stupid meme of me reading this out, you can. It's an SR20 VET VVL conversion competition race engine. Wow. It
Killing me with the music, dog.
has CP pistons, 86.5. It's got Carrillo H-beam rods. It's got a brand new OEM oil pump. It's got a timing guide, Tomei Pro Cams 12mm lift 264s, BC Springs steel retainers, HG 87 bore 1.1 thickness. It's got a full race twin skull T-fold manifold for lifetime warranty. Borg Warner EFR 7670 105 AR, tile wastegate 38mm. It's got a complete long block Haltech Platinum Sport 1000 ECU, Clutchmasters 850 series twin disc kit. It's got a Rywire engine harness, ductile iron sleeve 1/2 inch head studs, S14 block prep for Neo conversion with machining, a Mazworks intake manifold baller.
You're telling me this is a
Koyo.
sleeved SR20 with a
crazy.
high rev head and a big bad bitch and everything?
This is a baller ass
This is a
setup.
built ass engine. This isn't like, oh, we threw studs at it, we can throw 4 at it. Like, this is a above 500 horsepower SR.
For sure. So let's dive into the misfire. A misfire wouldn't be anything that's wrong with the engine per se. It usually has to do something with fuel, ignition, or spark, where one of the cylinders is firing not on beat or not at all. We've had
Hopefully-
tons of misfiring
Hopefully they figure out what's going on with the car.
issues with our JZs all the time. Calvin and I have been dealing with that for years. And Calv, what are the 3 main things it is? It's either spark plugs, or coils, or fueling. So maybe an injector is plugged, or one of the cylinders.
By the way, I might not be streaming this weekend, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Much love, much respect. We holding it down, fellas. Let's keep doing our thing.
Is not getting enough fuel, which is why the detonation is incorrect and why it's misfiring. So I say we start with the easiest thing, spark plug.
Say that.
Cool. Spark plugs. We'll start there.
Cylinder 1, spark plug. Definitely not stock.
Oh, they're Iridium. BKR8EIX, yeah.
That's literally what
Yeah,
we're
we have
doing.
so many spares of these. We have all the spark plugs out, and to be completely honest, they look fine.
But as a precaution, because it's a new car that we bought, always, especially drift car, we're gonna change it out.
Yeah,
And
so-
luckily we have spares of these.
Yeah, we actually run this same exact spark plug for nearly all of our cars, and we have new ones on lock always. So
All of them are already in. I'm just gonna put the last one in.
Alright, last one in. Moment of truth. Let's test it out. We did only plugs.
rev it a little bit. No,
Good
did kill
God.
it. No,
Plugs didn't work. So now what we're gonna do is unplug each individual injector. And what that should reveal is at least what cylinder it is, if not, if it's the injector as well. Calvin's gonna run it, I'm just gonna unplug it, and we're gonna listen for it to drop silver. That sounds poop. Better. Dying. Dying.
What if I can? Oh shit, I can.
So I want to say it's probably cylinder 1.
they all made a difference though. 2, 3, and 4 all made a pretty visible difference in it running worse. One, let's try 1 again.
Run
Can
it.
you do? Yeah, run it again. No, it works.
It's yeah. And then, yeah, but it almost shuts off on 2. Almost shuts off on 3. Or not as much. So maybe it's missing on 1 and 4.
Okay, so 2 and 3, big difference when we unplug it.
Yeah.
1 and 4, there's a difference, but it's not as much as 2 and 3. So let's unplug each coil and see if we get a difference.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Right.
Yeah. Cylinder 1 unplugged.
That sounds like how it sounded before.
That literally sounds the same. With a complete coil unplugged.
This is down 1 hole. We're almost confirming it's down 1 hole. So now I'm gonna go down 2 holes. Start it. Kill it. Oh.
Kill it.
Alright, so this one is already offending, and this one, once we did that, so now we'll go. Run it. Kill it.
At this point, I'm just curious to see what this car is supposed to sound like when it doesn't run like
Yeah, it sounds like a Pui KA right
It sounds terrible.
So now that I think I've confirmed that 1 is at least the worst, if not the offender, I'm going to swap 1 and 2 and see if that changes which cylinder is
Because
missing.
right now, 1 cylinder is bad. So we're taking the coil that was responsible for cylinder 1 and gonna put that coil now on what, cylinder 2? So now when we start it, the cylinder that should sound bad, if it is the coil, what we're hoping is cylinder 2 will now sound bad and cylinder 1 should sound fine.
So it is the coil, right? Because now if I go injector 1, down 2 holes, just 1 hole.
Okay, so that's good. It should be a coil. Which a coil is easy. Now, here's the thing. This is technically supposed to take a VR38 coil. These are like a weird hybrid VR38
Yeah, let's
or something. So now that we believe we know what the actual issue is, we're going to reconstruct a new coil pack design with the VR38 Haltech coils and use the stock and plunge and spring system with the new Haltech coil packs, and it hopefully should work. If this fixes it. The gamble of buying it with the problem was worth it.
If it fixes it,
I'm like really confident this is it.
I like your confidence because in this current moment, I'm lacking it. So let's do it.
Cap, give me a fire. I gotta go to the back to here. Give me a couple revs. Yeah! Oh, dude.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay.
That's a working SR20, Dill. That's a working. Okay, before we drive it, Cal, kill it. Let's go ahead and do an oil change just because we can. We don't know when the last time it was done. We'll do oil. We'll put some Sunoco E85R in it, and we'll buzz it up and down the street.
Dude, are you gonna ask her something? You're kind of buttering me up right now. I get 85R as well. I don't know if you can see me blush through my beard right now.
And VR1.
Dude, stop!
All right, Cole, putting you on blast. How old is this oil? Oh, Cole,
Not
I'm
that bad.
impressed.
E85-esque.
It's a little warm.
I thought it was gonna be way worse than that. Do you know what oil you want? VR1. No, I think we're getting you. We're gonna get you Restore and Protect, brother. How about I get you the?
Man's got oil on deck. Shout out to Valvoline on the sponsorship. Jesus Christ.
Extended protection. Do you want to make sure that you are extendedly protected?
I want the best, damn it.
Let me hit this light.
We don't have any more VR1. How about Restore and Protect?
You made me come over here.
How about Restore and
You
Protect?
made me
No.
come over here.
Tell her I'm sorry.
You
Tell her I'm sorry.
apologize more.
Oh, what the fuck did I just miss?
Brass.
E85-esque.
It's a little warm.
I thought it was gonna be way worse than that. You know what oil you want? VR1. No, I think we're getting you. We're gonna get you Restore and Protect, brother. How about I get you the extended protection? Do you want to make sure that you are extendedly protected?
I want the best, damn it. And the best is
We don't have any more VR1. How about Restore and Protect?
you made me come over here.
How about Restore and
You
Protect?
made me
No.
come over here.
Tell her I'm sorry.
You
Tell her I'm sorry.
apologize more.
That's wild.
let's get some rev clips, Dill. Let's see how it sounds. Holy shit.
I don't know if Mike don't do that shit justice.
That's 8,400 RPM. That's a street bike.
Holy shit. Dude, that's loud. Crazy.
It sounds so sick. Oh my god.
Dude, that thing sounds wicked, Dylan.
All day! Hell yeah!
Do a couple pulls up the street and see how it sounds. Well, first off, let's see if he explodes his bumper. Oh yeah. Wow, that thing sounds wicked. Holy moly.
Bring it in focus.
What? It shouldn't feel this cool.
Dude,
Get in the car.
it sounds wicked.
Dude, it's one of the coolest feeling cars I've ever driven.
So when I was in Adams S15, he had the big SR in it.
I don't know what that felt like, but I'm telling you right now,
It was wicked.
All right.
Ooh, those are fighting words, Dill.
I'm sorry, buddy. Tell me on this first fucking pull.
It's clean with the coil, but it's a little hodgepodge of a fix. But like it
Tell me
works.
how it feels. I wish I could
Oh my
Dude,
god!
Isn't it stupid? Isn't it stupid?
That's crazy.
Oh, Dylan.
That's dude.
Oh, Dylan. That's uphill on a gradient. That thing pulls. And then going to 8,000 to the power band feels forever.
I'm letting off at like 7 because I'm like, that's all she's got.
Oh, I can't wait to go test this car, dude.
Dude. I can't. Insane. Absolutely stupid.
Dude,
SRs
it
are cool.
works.
That's crazy.
It works,
SRs are
dude.
sick.
The SR is gangster. Here, back it in and we'll do a burnout.
Okay. I think maybe you should convince me a little bit more.
Please.
Okay, yeah,
There it
yeah,
is.
that's it.
God damn.
Yeah! Yeah!
Dude, this thing is an animal. This thing's a animal.
It works!
That's yo, it works real well.
Dude, what a pickup. What a pickup. Oh, so sick. First impression of the car.
Oh man, 11 out of 10. My mechanical analytical brain's like, all right, okay, the clutch engagement, you know, like I'm trying to like, then I stopped. I'm just gonna enjoy it. This is the most insane machine. Man, 11 out of 10. I'm excited about the car. I'm excited to drive again. It's been too long, and I'm excited to like drive myself with my friends.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, this is a video I've been waiting to do for a really long time. And took a lot of things to line up perfectly, and I honestly just can't believe that it actually worked out. I'm stoked that we were able to fix the car. It was something that easy. And I'm sure there's a couple loose ends here to there that we'll probably end up getting into. But just the overall bargain of the car, shout out to Cole Seeley. I don't know if he still uploads on YouTube anymore, but you can literally go and find a bunch of old videos of this car on Cole Seeley's YouTube channel. So you can go and find them there if you want to dig them up. But a lot of people ask for S15 content and more JDM content. Well, here you go, brothers. Here's an S15. And I'm stoked that it belongs to Dylan. You can thank Dylan for that. Dylan went out.
'Cause he's got an S15 now.
All right, we're running out of battery, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. You know, something major's coming next. You guys want us to step it up a little bit? You guys want to see something absolutely crazy no one's done before? Well, stay tuned to the next episode. I'll see you guys then. Peace out and keep moving forward. As you guys know, Hunt & Co has a golf drop coming. So in honor of that, we're gonna play a par 4 dog leg left. It's about 250 to that trap. I'm gonna play up. I'm gonna grab a 7-iron. I hit my 7-iron around 210 yards. Danny likes to just drive this hole, so I'm curious to see him do it. But let's play our shot first. Nice and easy. We'll lay us up nice. So fun fact, I've actually been playing golf since I was like 9, 10 years old. I grew up playing hockey, as a lot of you guys know, and the one thing we always did on the off season was play golf. And I started playing with my dad and took lessons when I was younger. And then from like 13 to 17, I'd never swung a club. And then when I turned like 18, I started playing again. And then as I've gotten older, I started playing a lot. And now I'm like obsessed with playing again. All right, so we're sitting 131 back of green, 104 to the front, 127 to pin. I got 2 underneath it. Well, we won fouling ball. They never sold these, but when I went to the headquarters in Kentucky, they had these on display. I took home like 100 of them.
Just don't tell them. And whoever watches this, just don't tell them.
Oh, it was clipped perfectly. Was it too much club? It's way too much. That's what you do.
A little far. Okay, arguably, yeah, maybe I should have clubbed down, but I mean, look at where the pin is. I think it was the right club.
Oh, Mike, look at the movement on that. Hey,
Jesus.
Danny, how do you feel about the way TJ hits?
All right.
He doesn't hit them very far. So I typically hit a 4-iron, like 190.
All right, guys. That's about it. I'm going to get ready to set up the stream. I think I might stream on IG Live and not Twitch tonight. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And see y'all next time, which is probably going to be in about 15 minutes with Jose. All right. Peace.